if you want to make a product, you must have raw material cost, you have labor cost, and you have overhead cost, factory burden, factory overhead. So now what is happening? In the first department, you can see there is a cost of 24,500 that is related to raw material. It means when you transferred out the units, when you worked on the units, definitely you need raw material. So now the question arises that from where this cost will be available to you? From the person who sold you the raw material. He will give you a source document, and that source document is an invoice for you. So you receive the invoice, but as far as questions are concerned which are given in the book, the data will be given to you. So what you will do? Think like a person who is working in the environment. So you think, I am a procurement manager. A procurement manager is that manager who is responsible for buying. Procurement का मतलब होता है purchase. So procurement manager is basically buying the raw material, and the raw material is shifted to factory. From the factory, this raw material is being transferred to the machines, and now you are working on the units. So in the first department, you know that cost of raw material is 24,500. What about the labor? Because without labor you cannot make the product. So the labor cost will come from where? When the people will work in your factory, when they will enter into the factory, they are supposed to thumb, right? Machine is there, they will mark their thumb, and their entry is recorded. On the basis of that entry, a sheet, labor cost sheet you are supposed to make, or attendance sheet. On the basis of that attendance sheet, you can see that they are going to calculate hours. If the wages is based on hours, or if it is daily wages, they will see, okay, how many hours in a day? 8 hours. This person has performed 6 hours, 8 hours, 7 hours, something like that. There is another thing which is associated with this, that's called bonuses, which we are not discussing now. So now labor cost will come from there. Now the question arises, the third element, material labor. What is the third element? Overheads. From where we will get that? For that we will estimate a rate. On the basis of that rate, we are supposed to calculate the overhead. For example, if I am saying labor is 50% of labor cost. So what is the labor cost here? 29,140. 29,140 is your direct labor. Now the overhead, now the question arises, from where you get this one? From a document. Documentation is very important in your life, not only professional but also personal. So now what is happening? Direct labor is there. Now overhead I don't have, because at the moment I do not have the bill. So bill will come. So before that I am supposed to estimate that what is the cost of overhead. So suppose in this question, what is the cost of overhead? 28,200. It means in the first department, if you want to make the units, you have been given different cost elements, I mean the cost of raw material, the cost of labor, and cost of overhead. Similarly, if you go to the next department, you will find there the cost is there, but before that you have to understand that what is this total cost. Will you please take the total of this? 77,400, is it so?
No, 81,000.
81,840? 81,000. There was another question, there was 74,200. Anyways, 81,840 is the total cost which you have incurred into the process. Now the question, suppose if you transfer the total units, it means the total cost will be transferred. But suppose if you did not transfer the total units, it means you are supposed to make the breakup of this cost. Some cost transferred out, some cost which remains in your department, that is work in process, and some cost is lost. When the units are lost, it means automatically the cost is lost. You get the point? When the units are lost, it means the cost is lost as well. I would like to charge the phone as well because of it says that battery is low. Fine. So no problem. Similarly, fine. So now what's happening? So we can see. What did we discuss? We discussed here cost charged by the department. So cost is being charged to what? To units. And cost is charged in terms of currency unit. Cost is charged to the units and cost is being charged in terms of currency units, I mean in dollar. And the cost is of three things: raw materials, labor and overheads. And the cost is basically in currency unit, as I said, as I told you, that raw materials, labor and overhead. And the cost will come to me and the proof should be there, documentation should be there. Invoice will come, it will show me this much raw material I purchased. I bought the raw material, the procurement department bought the raw material and raw material is being transferred to the store. And from store it is coming to the machines. Similarly, the labor is there and the labor time ticket is there. The cost department is calculating, or the accounts department is calculating what? The labor cost, and the cost of total labor is there, and they are saying, okay, this month that was the labor cost. And this labor cost is applied to the units. Similarly, the third item is overhead. We do not have overheads. So now what to do? We are supposed to estimate on some basis. So now what did we do? We have taken the total of the total cost, and now this cost, number one, you transfer the whole lot of the units. It means cost is also transferred with the units. So when the cost is transferred from one department to the second department, now my question, who is responsible for those units? Department 1 or Department 2? Department 2. So who is responsible for the cost as well? Department 2. Because I have told you, fine, look, my hands are clean. My hands are clean, I have transferred the units. Now you are responsible because of now at the end of the day, the management will ask you, suppose if you made some huge losses, who will responsible? Department 2 will responsible. Am I clear? Yes. Please go to the next page and find out that what is the total cost there. Number one, the cost transfer from the previous department. We are supposed to find out that what cost is being transferred from the previous department. What is the cost is being transferred?
77,400.
Yeah, this was the figure which was in your mind. 77,400 is a cost which is a breakup from here, which is a part of this. Because how much you put in? You put 81,840. You are in department 1. And few units you transfer to me, a lot of units you transfer to me. So when you transfer units to me in my department, it means with units the cost is also transferred to me. Am I clear? Now the question arises that how did I calculate this 77,400 units? For that I have to see how many units I have transferred. Department 1, how many units did you transfer to me? 40,000 or 45,000? 45,000. What is the rate for one unit? 1.72 is there? 1.72. Now the question arises, what is the breakup of 1.72? Go again on department 1 sheet and find out there is a breakup. 0.5 plus 0.62 plus 0.60. Is it so? Now the question arises that how did you get this? Answer is there, 1.72, you got it. Now another question, how did you get this specific thing? This specific unit cost is not the unit cost, this is the equivalent unit cost. You get the point? Unit cost is something different, but the equivalent unit cost is something different. Equivalent unit cost का मतलब होता है हमने कितने यूनिट्स पर काम किया, इस बात को भूल कर कि वो कंप्लीट हुए या वो ट्रांसफर में पड़े, या ट्रांसफर हुए वो कंप्लीट हुए या वो WIP में पड़े. अब हम देखते हैं व्हाट इज द रॉ मटेरियल कॉस्ट 24,500. सो आई एम राइटिंग हियर 24,500 What number of units transferred out? 40,000. Is it so? 45,000 units transferred? 45,000 units transferred out. And how many units are still in the process? 4,000 work in process. So I need to add 4,000 as well. So 24,500 divided by 49,000. Let me know what is the amount. Is it 0.5 is coming?
Yes, sir.
This is the way to calculate equivalent unit cost. I repeat, what we are supposed to find out? Number one, what amount you connect the unit and amount, the cost and the units. You get the point? So number one, what number of units are transferred out? 45,000. Department A, Department B. We are playing like this. What number of units transferred out from A to B? 40. Now I am on the receiving end. What number of units are transferred in? 45,000. Same. Now another question. What is the total cost put in? 81,840, but out of 81,840 we transfer only 7,400. Why? Because of 81,840 is the cost of total 50,000. Did we transfer total 50,000? No. How much to transfer? How many units to transfer? It means you need to take only the cost of 45,000 units only. Am I clear?
इसमें जो 81,840 में ये 50,000 यूनिट नहीं होंगे ना, क्योंकि इक्विवेलेंट अगर हमने प्रोडक्शन ली है तो रॉ मटेरियल उसमें 49,000 होंगे एंड लेबर एंड फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड 47.
Exactly. Now the question arises, how do we calculate the equivalent unit cost? We are supposed to see the portion.
And sir, how can you find 77,400?
77,400. Now we are coming on that. What number of units are transferred out?
45.
What number of units you received? 45. And one unit is carrying 1.72. 1.72 multiplied by 45,000 units, you should get 77,400 for which you are responsible now. Is there anything which is not clear to you? You can ask me. Now you go to the next department. Now the next department is what department? Terminal, third department. Now my question. Bushra, look at here. When you transferring the data from second department to the third department, yes.
सर यूनिट कॉस्ट गिवन होगी ना हमें हर क्वेश्चन में?
नहीं, हमें कैलकुलेट करनी होगी. इक्विवेलेंट यूनिट्स निकालने होंगे. इक्विवेलेंट यूनिट्स हमने निकाल लिए. 45 plus 4, 49,000. The cost is being divided by 49,000. Then we get 0.50, which is the component of 1.72.
सर तो जो कॉस्ट है वो भी तो हमने फाइंड किया है ना?
कॉस्ट फाइंड की है हमने. ये कॉस्ट ये हमको इनवाइस से मिलेगी. दिस वी आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम इनवाइस. मैं प्रैक्टिकल माहौल में हूं. प्रैक्टिकली क्या होगा? किताब में क्या आएगा? ये सवाल में क्या आएगा? 24,500 गिवन होगा. ये गिवन होगा. ये दोनों गिवन होंगे. दिस इज नॉट गिवन. यू नीड टू कैलकुलेट. दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ 1.72. समझ में आ गई बात? एम आई क्लियर? अब क्या हुआ? नाउ व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? नाउ द नेक्स्ट थिंग. नाउ आई एम इन द थर्ड डिपार्टमेंट. In the third department, think and then understand and then tell me. I am in the third department. Rubab is in the first department. Sania is in the second department. I am in the third department. Now my question, whatever units are transferred to me finally, I am responsible for the cost for how many departments? No, 3 departments. Her department's cost I am responsible. Whatever cost was incurred on those units, I am responsible for that cost. And then you transfer to Sania. Sania is transferring to me. So now I am responsible for my department cost. For department 2, department 2 is there. Department 1 is there. I am department 3. So I am receiving the cost in such a way. I receive, how many number of units I received now this time? 40,000. In these 40,000, the first department work is there, yes or no? So if there is work of first department, it means there is a cost of first department as well. Logically, this is logic. When the data, I mean the units are transferred from one department to the next department, department 2. So department 2 is also putting some, अपना हिस्सा डाल रहा है वो. It's also putting some cost. So it means the cost is transferred from department 1 to 2. Now you are responsible, means me, department 2, responsible for their cost and my cost. Now I am transferring to third department, I am transferring it to Asad. So now Taha is saying, Sir Munawwar, now I am sitting in third department, and in the third department you are responsible for the department cost 1, for the cost of the department 2, and your own department. So this is the process by which we complete a cost of production report as far as cost added or cost charged by the department. In the second department you will see two things: cost received and cost added. Look at the second cost of production report. Second cost of production report says cost added by the department as well as cost received by the department. Now here there is a question. You are not adding any raw material cost. Why? Because of nothing to do with raw material. You are not putting any raw material. You are using the same raw material in your department as well. Now please go to the third department. There is also two sections: cost charge